Hey everyone, welcome back to Treehouse Garden. It's Kimberly here. Today I'm going to be starting some peas and beans in the garden. Both of them are from Baker Creek. If you have not visited a Baker Creek store, I strongly recommend it. It is such an experience. It's a little overwhelming because you want to buy everything, but it's something you need to do if you love gardening. So anyway, okay, so I'm going to be planting some cow peas, and they're Ozark. Ah, I love that show. I was so sad when it was over. These are Ozark Razorback cow peas, and they are half white, half red. Um, they are bush plants, but it does say to conserve space, you can trellis them. I'm all about conserving space and jamming as much stuff as I can in the garden to give me lots of variety when it comes to cooking. And then the other one is Marvel of Venice. It's a kind of a flat, whitish yellow bean, and it says that they have extra large pods that are a culinary masterpiece from Venice, Italy. So both of these I'm going to be planting on the edge of a raised bed because I'm going to be putting up a cattle panel soon and making an arch between the two beds. So these will grow. They'll use just a minuscule amount of space in the raised bed because all of the extra will be going up high. One really good tip before you're planting peas and beans, I did soak these overnight in water. This just helps increase the germination rate and success. So let's get planting. Okay, let's go figure out where I'm going to plant my peas and beans. I always like to start in my raised Olle Garden setup here. These are beds and arches from Olle Gardens. You can use code Treehouse Garden and get 10% off your purchase. They have really good sales, so check it out once in a while. We're going to be planting though today in my homemade wooden box area. The boxes are a little bit far apart because I wanted to have room for the RTV to go through here, just to make it easy to take things from the greenhouse to the garden because they're a little bit far apart. But I'm going to be planting in the box to the left and the box to the right, and then I'm going to be putting up a cattle panel soon to make an arched tunnel in this part of the garden also. So knowing that I'm going to be doing a cattle panel tunnel, I already did plant this one box that has some Swiss chard and some squash, but along the edge of the box right there, those are cucumbers. So I planted one variety there, and then I also planted another variety here. So as you can see, in a bed, when you grow vertically, it does not need a lot of footprint to produce a lot of food in a small space.
I was raised down in South Carolina where they say nothing's finer than a Carolina girl. So imagine my surprise upon finding that the finest in the world is an Iowa girl. I'm in love with an Iowa girl. She's a mighty desirable girl. Boy, it's her always buying a glove. Ooh, I'm in love with an Iowa girl. Never thought much of power and money. I'm a happy-go-lucky kind of guy, as it were. Now she don't really care for diamonds and pearls, but if she desired the world, I'd buy her the world. I'm in love with an Iowa girl. She's a mighty desirable girl. Boy, it's her always buying a glove. Ooh, I'm in love with an Iowa girl.
Well, that was super easy. So don't forget to soak your beans overnight. You lay them down in your bed, sprinkle on some light soil, water them in, sprinkle on another layer of soil. When you water them in the future, if you see some of the beans have risen to the top of the soil, just push them down with your finger or continue to add soil. We don't want to have the birds find them, and we want to make sure that they germinate. Whether you have a raised bed garden like I'm working on right now or an in-bed garden, legumes are an awesome addition. Not only are you adding drama and color and food to the garden, you also are adding excellent nutrients. Legumes release nitrogen, and in a raised bed in a small space, that is just going to feed and help my other plants in the box. All right, guys, so I hope you give beans and peas a chance. If you get a chance, go visit Baker Creek. Otherwise, don't forget to seed the day. Thanks for joining me today at the Treehouse Garden.